the Yep, I Like Wrestling podcast.
You see what I did there?
Are you gonna start?
No, yeah.
Are you real right now?
The greatest general manager. Jesus. I'll allow it.
That's peon moves.
Yep, I like wrestling.
Greetings, parts unknown. My name is Sonny Sofrito, and today I am joined by
Roger Adams, aka the so-called name dropper.
and I'm also joined today by
Your friendly neighborhood glamazon, Tara Marie.
that sounded so
innocent,
nice.
right?
Yeah.
That was very nice. It's very Disney-esque.
Yes, that's what I'm going for lately.
Yeah.
Very Pollyanna.
Disney on Quaaludes. Yeah.
Oh, that's vintage.
Yeah.
Disney on Pinot.
I thought you were gonna say something else, but that's I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
No. Oh, no.
So, welcome to episode 52 of the Yep, I Like Wrestling podcast. And, wow, 52.
52. That's
That's
very
how old
old.
Roger's going to be on the 17th.
Oh.
You see, it's a very callous remark. I mean, I may have a few faint gray hairs, but I am in no way up there.
That's why I shave my hair very low.
Yeah, because he doesn't
It's
want,
like, well,
he don't want.
and you still can't hide it.
You don't want these
Still
hands.
can't hide it, son.
I don't want these hairs, these gray hairs. So, first things first, we're going to just talk a little bit about the travesty that happened this past week. Called the Crown Jewel. Did everybody needed some Crown Royal to sit through?
Yeah.
That was just a weird show.
I didn't want to watch it. I didn't want it a part of my life. But my tag team partner at the moment wanted to watch it. And I regret it so much because there was nothing there for me.
And you know what? It was on my day off. Crown Jewel was on. By the way, I should probably tell you guys I've divested myself of WWE stock.
No.
I have.
So, in other words, you have sold your WWE stock. You no longer have any WWE stock.
I have currently 0 WWE stock.
So, you know that you mean nothing to us now. Because that was the reason why I had you on, because you had you were a WWE stockholder. I thought it just created a level of relevance for you.
I know. Why
Relevance for
did you
you
come
or
here?
safety for you?
Why are you here in a suit if you're not a stockholder anymore?
Oh wait,
I don't
how much were those? Wait, how much were those stocks worth?
I was like-
Nothing when you sold it, right?
I was like, well,
Oh, damn.
I mean, well, this was shortly before the whole controversy started to really take hold, but the stock has been dropping like crazy. It's now around 72 the last time I checked.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what Saudi Arabia gets to.
I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm just looking to see maybe if they, don't do it again. Maybe I can hop back on board. But as of right now, I do not have any stock.
Well, Fox News is regretting everything about this at this point. Fox Channel is regretting.
Same thing.
Yeah, Fox is just regretting their
Fox
life.
is like,
Like, what did we do? What did we do? They said they were Republicans and they were going to make us money. Now what?
I was like, they might have to pull a Bret Hart on Vince.
Oh shit!
Wow.
The
Roger coming.
the Fox News screw job.
Rupert Murdoch.
Roger's coming in hot today. I like
ruthless.
it.
Real ruthless. I haven't been here in a minute. I gotta flex.
Yeah. The only time I listen to you now is on the opening song.
That is quite unfortunate, but I'm glad I'm able to join you guys yet again. Now, Tara, it's very rare that we have episodes where we're both on.
Yeah, Tara Rising, welcome.
Wow, now that's a callback. The game.
I mean, we have the same birthday, so I'm allowed to use it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, July 27th.
Oh, shit.
Me, Triple H, and I think either Derek Jeter or A-Rod. One of those two. I always forget.
Oh, well, look at that.
Yeah, one of the light-skinned ones from the Yankees. I always get them confused.
One of the light-skinned ones from the Yankees.
I can't tell them apart.
Thank
It's
you
fine.
for being here, Tara.
Y'all can talk about Crown Jewel. I'm going to drink this wine.
Honestly, there's not much for me to talk about with Crown Jewel because it was just like, you know what? Actually, what we can say about it is it happened.
And we can say thank you to everyone who came to the viewing party.
Yeah. Thank you to everybody that basically went either before work, after work, or during work. for coming by, having a beer, having a scotch.
Have an entire bottle of Jack, perhaps.
Every time there was a Renee Young silence, he just took a shot. She's not speaking. Take a shot.
I'm surprised they didn't have her in the full-on beekeeper suit, though.
Me?
Jesus Christ!
You're not gonna disclaim
I was about to say those are the thoughts and opinions of I said Teddy.
Teddy Sanders.
I was so used to saying thoughts and opinions of Teddy that it's like, all right, those are the thoughts and opinions of Roger, and they do not represent the thoughts or opinions of Yep, I Like Wrestling.
Amen.
I am a lover of Muslim people, so that's. I mean, that's.
Yeah, I was about to
like,
call
like
my
Bill
grandma.
Maher is like I kid the Muslims. I kid the Muslims.
We're still talking about the men's. Continue with your crown jewels.
Okay.
It's funny how you say the crown jewels.
Oh my God! Is that why it's all boys? They called it crown jewel because they have the crown jewels.
Well, usually
I just had a light bulb moment.
usually the reference for that is the family jewels.
Yeah.
Speaking of the family jewels, they had Shane win Best in the World.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that is.
Not CM Punk, so we should know that it is CM Punk. And
It's not even
It
that
will always be
aspect for
CM
me.
Punk, thanks.
It's not even that aspect for me. It's just like you had like that is just why just
No, but the thing that made me laugh like crazy is all the memes that came out where they put Shane's head on CM Punk's body.
well, apparently they did that on purpose. I was watching some, I don't know, YouTube videos just kind of mashing together, but I'll find out which YouTube video it was. It's somebody's review. And he was saying that they did that on purpose because they want to make him like this heel Shane. And then he like flipped it on Smackdown, and I'm like, okay, now I have no idea.
Like, I had a feeling like it was too many people saying, so I was like, oh, that looked like a heel turn, and then it's like, well, nope, that just had to do what I had to do to make sure that SmackDown won.
Yeah, it's like it was protecting the brand.
And we're not going to refer to this ever again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Big piece of news that came out of this whole quote unquote show was Triple H tore his pectoral muscle.
Yo, that looked crazy.
Yeah,
I was like, well,
Yeah.
That looked painful.
someone won't be getting a Mania check this year.
he'll be getting a Mania check.
He'll be getting just the basic check, not his dual checks.
So you don't think that he's gonna be able to wrestle? Like that's that bad?
No, usually those things it requires like 4 to 5 months of recovery time. So
How many months did we have? 4.
Yeah, we have about 4 to 5 months till.
Yeah.
We have
We
more
have
than
almost
no.
6.
We have almost 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see what.
I
what
mean,
happens.
he'll at least get a dual check for maybe a run-in.
Yeah.
Well, no, I could definitely see Triple H.
It's
like,
gonna be
with,
cold
like,
as hell, guys. Can we talk about that? We're gonna be freezing for WrestleMania if we go.
I can see Triple H with a full on like D'Lo Brown chest
Chest
piece
protector.
come out and like do a run, and I can see that
Or
happening.
like mad K-tape because you know they love K-tape. Just K-tape all over him.
Oh yeah,
Just
Yo.
decorated snowflake of K-tape.
But at this point, I mean, he's gonna be wearing like a conquistador type suit of K-tape.
Yeah.
At this point, because I mean, every time, it's like, what else has he not torn yet? I mean, I feel like he's
Does he stretch? I don't. Do you ever
I
stretch,
was like,
bro?
when you wrestle like only 2 times out the year, you will strain muscles.
Fucking stretch. Go
Yeah.
to the performance center. Knock over a couple of
He
people.
doesn't
Figure
seem
it
like a
out.
whole big stretcher.
Yeah.
Triple H.
You gonna need a stretcher if he doesn't. Like,
He's gonna
come
move like the
on.
Undertaker in like 2 years.
Listen,
Yeah.
that was the slowest match I've ever watched in my life.
That was like 35 minutes, and like 29 minutes of that was just like entrances.
The entrances and breathing. Triple H is like, Undertaker, hit me. No? Okay. Okay.
but
you
know how
can
like
hear them like audibly wheezing at a certain like,
that you're like looking at it like, what are they like in Colorado? Is the air thin? What the hell's going on?
Did
What
you
the hell?
see the Triple H and Undertaker tango when they were like outside of the ring by the announce tables and they were like didn't know who was gonna like swing who into the side
shit.
and they were just like dancing? I was like, come
yeah,
on.
they definitely tried to call that one of the ring.
Yeah, that was rough. They should have practiced. They
You
should
know-
have had a Skype call.
like, you
You
remember
know,
that?
if I would have had more time, I would have just taken footage of it and just like, try and cut them and put it to like some ballroom music.
Yes. I will send you the clip that everyone has been posting so you can see it. Yeah, they could even do some salsa because
You just be lazy and use Fandango's theme.
oh,
So
good. What a squash, man! Because Fandango was making
I
moves.
was like, and then we have to end it with the old Triple H way, with Triple H is mad fuckery, and then like just hey, we're just having fun. Let's shake hands and be pals.
Yeah.
Well, they were like, "This isn't a real pay-per-view, guys. Ignore everything that happened
like-
here."
You know what they needed at the end of the pay-per-view? That Men in Black thing. The bloop bloop.
Oh yeah, just erase everybody's mind. Like we got the money, we gotta go buy.
Vince McMahon in a black suit was just like, this is how to use one of these flashy things.
And then he erased his mind.
Ah, damn it. Where the hell are we?
What is
Who's
this?
gonna kiss my ass?
Saudi Arabia? That sounds like a made-up place. Where the hell are we actually at?
Oh my! I think the best.
Wait! It's 1984. What the hell is Terry doing here?
But oh my god, my favorite part is like the guys in the couches just watching, like Dance for Me Jesters. Like, they don't even give a damn about wrestling. They're just there.
Yo, I swear to God,
creepy.
yo, that shit was like so loungy.
Which
was
and like
weird.
like you know the sex shops where like the window just opens and they're just sitting there watching. Like y'all are weird.
Talking about like in Amsterdam?
Sure, I don't know. I've never been there. Shout out to Amsterdam.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it for Teddy.
Okay.
I've seen it in movies. It's not a thing. The ladies dance when the windows open, and the boys would dance.
Yeah, matter of fact, this is what I was thinking. Had I won that $1 billion jackpot, I'd have called up WWE headquarters like the next day. It's like, Vince, look, if I paid you $10 million right now, I want like 5 tickets, like ringside for the rest of my life, including the Saudi Arabia shows, and I want one of those seats.
Yo, that's a good way to to spend your money.
Like $10 million, I want a lifetime pass. I just show it, I just get in, and that's it.
This pass says I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah,
That's what you need.
How about this? Just get the shit tattooed on. They just scan your arm.
No, that's not as fun as a card. You see, the card, you have to pull it out of the wallet and flex.
They gotta try to stop him first because he's
Yeah,
black.
but the thing is,
it's the flexing action that interests me the most.
They gotta stop the black guy and then the black guy gotta flex.
There we go.
Hold on.
I was like, oh, he has the.
Do you know who I am?
Flashing
Do you know who I am?
people.
He has the card that only he has.
It's got to be in gold.
Of course, gold and embossed lettering.
Oh yes, yes, definitely rose gold, just to be fancy.
No,
stop. That's my
absolutely
dream.
not.
Okay, cool.
That's terrible. Rose gold.
It's terrible.
Moving on.
2 other real quick things I just want to touch on regarding Crown Jewel before we move on and forget about it.
Forever.
So I got to the viewing party kind of late. So I heard about.
You're an adult that has to work, and
Yeah.
they did this to us, and they don't care about our lives. Cool.
Yeah. And I wasn't gonna take a half a day because I'm trying to do something for my birthday. But
Always on the road. This one, leaving the workers behind. Wow.
Wasn't he in Mexico like a week and a half ago?
Yeah, but that's his hometown, so we don't like.
You know what? I hate you. And you know what? It's because I trust you guys. That's why.
That doesn't seem very
I
smart.
was like, well, you know.
That's very true. It really doesn't seem
That
smart.
doesn't feel much.
like-
Burn this whole podcast to shit.
There's an old saying though, it's like you don't have to, trust us if you know us.
Oh shit! Maybe I shouldn't trust
He
you guys.
doesn't think. Yeah, he's not gonna. If he knows us, so then we can take away all the
damn
trust.
it! You know what? Never mind. I don't trust you guys anymore.
So you got there a little late, and what happened?
So I heard about Hogan walking to the ring, and I heard that his
Extensions were glued to his bandana.
aside from that, aside from that, his knees, the way he was walking, looked like the Tin Man.
Oh, because you heard them cracking.
Yeah.
The mic was popping, catching all the
I
pops.
was like, no, someone forgot to oil him that day.
Yeah. It was like, oh, you heard his
Coming out, I will say that is kind of boss though. Coming out to I'm a real American in Saudi Arabia. I'm like, really, bro?
all that racist knee rust needs.
Yo, but the thing is that,
wait
given
for
the
the
fact that we got Trump in office, it kind of fits now.
Yo, they were clapping for him, and I was like, he don't like y'all. Like, Hogan don't like y'all. He get on the next plane back. He getting a check, waving at y'all like saying Saudi Arabia and bouncing. Like that's it.
Unless you have like over $100 million, that was his thing. Like you're a basketball player, you have to have over $100 million, and then you get respect from Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's
exactly.
like all the guys on the couches.
According to that transcript,
And
yes.
a couple of little doses of the N word as well.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
could just drop
But
that. And use
He
it
just
as an
sprinkled it in like
Yeah,
a sorbet.
sprinkles.
A sprinkle.
But you know what's so crazy? What makes the whole crazy thing about this shit is that they pimped out, and I'm still using pimped out when it comes to Renee.
Yeah.
They pimped
I'll
out
allow
Renee.
it.
I don't know.
Like I said,
They
like,
used her.
listen.
She didn't volunteer for that.
Listen.
She was like, oh my God, guys, I really want to go to Saudi Arabia.
I mean, well, she's a contracted employee of WWE. She has to kind of do what they say.
Not really. Look at John Cena and Daniel Bryan. They were like, bye.
They're independent contractors, not employees.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. They pimped her because it was like, you know what? We're getting a lot of shit for, us doing this show. So let us bring in the first woman to be on the broadcast booth in Saudi Arabia. That'll give us some positive light. Oh, all right. Let's do that. And then they clapped their
Was
hands.
that Teddy?
No. That was a sheik that did that. He said,
Oh.
okay, let's do that and make it so.
Oh.
So they made that so. But then the very next night after we recorded, Hulk Hogan will be appearing. It's like, you sons of bitches fucking snuck in this bastard under our noses.
It's like,
Yep.
well, yeah, they've been trying to get Hulk Hogan in for like the last year.
They took a baby step forward with Renee and took a million steps back with Hogan.
Yeah.
I see Hulk Hogan flexing his old man arms for these Saudi Arabians.
They
paid
feel
you
like
better.
Botox. I don't even.
I think they paid for better.
I don't.
All right. The other thing I just wanted to touch on real quick. So we have a new Universal Champion, who's Brock Lesnar, and that happened.
So then on Raw, Baron Corbin came out, and we all know he's horrible on the mic. Any three of us would be better than Baron Corbin.
I was like, I feel like Kevin.
I feel like he's regressed, to be honest with you.
Oh, it's so bad.
He really he was really doing good with like the promos, and then they gave him this.
They made him nervous.
GM
Yeah.
nonsense, and I don't like to see him on television. I want to see him like move his vocal cords. At this point,
Like Alexa Bliss wasn't even, when she got into the ring and she was just standing behind him, she was selling better just being quiet than he was on the
Because
mic.
she's Alexa Bliss.
She's amazing, man.
It's the decade full of bliss. I don't know.
That was actually one of the best parts of Raw because she was giving
Hopefully she gets better from that injury because I heard it was kind of bad.
Okay, so now I do have a mild confession. I did not see most of Raw. I did skip to go see Bohemian Rhapsody, which is actually a pretty good movie.
Okay.
Rami Malek is the glue that holds that movie together.
God bless y'all, because I lie. Like, if I didn't see Raw or SmackDown, I wing it because it's kind of like that every single week, and I just follow what everybody says. So y'all are honest as hell. I'm Puerto Rican.
So am I, and I went to the movies also. I saw The Girl in the Spider's Web, and that shit was pretty good too.
Really?
Yeah, it was good.
I was a big fan of the first movie with directed by David Fincher.
Yeah. But anyway, Raw.
Yeah. So
My bad.
Alexa Bliss is the captain, and then she gets to pick out her bitches to fight the SmackDown bitches. And she was selling it really well, and she was like, all right, you bitches are gonna fight you bitches, and it was great.
Yeah.
And then we brought out the Riot Squad again to fight Natalya, Sasha Banks, and Bailey again. And I just don't understand why my eyes just keep having to see the same thing. I'm down for the Riot Squad. It's the whole weird group of Natalya being like the babysitter for Bailey and Sasha, and then like
Wait, with her daddy's sunglasses on the line.
oh my god, I was like, girl, you bought those off of Amazon, y'all got a box of them. She's gonna come out with another pair next week, and they're gonna break those too. And people were like up in arms about that. Like they were like really pissed off that they did that. I was like, they fake.
Dude,
Like,
this is WWE. It's like, if you don't get it by now, I don't even understand why you're a fan.
I don't.
And people always want to
It's
say
the new fans that don't get it. That's why.
Sunglasses. That's all everyone remembers. Nobody remembers the actual match because everybody was going crazy over these damn sunglasses. They weren't even his.
I was like,
Rest his soul, by the way. Like, sure, we miss you, Jim.
I mean,
Jim
go
Neidhart,
crazy.
is the man with the greatest goatee of all time.
And
Seriously.
even if it was his, he would get it because it's for the business because he understood that. I mean, whatever.
He would have been
It's all about
cracking
heat.
up.
It's all about heat.
Exactly. It was funny because during that match, there was a lot of posts on the Yep I Like Wrestling group talking about Sarah Logan. And somebody was like, yo, you know what? I don't care, but Sarah Logan's kind of hot.
She's been hot. I've been telling you guys this.
And the funny thing is,
disagree.
no, wait. Before you disagree, let me just further my point.
I will allow you the floor.
I saw a picture with the three of them. It was Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, and Sarah Logan.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wait, who's that girl that's right there? She's actually pretty cute. And I was like, no way, that's
Liv
Sarah
Morgan.
Logan.
I've
Liv
been
Morgan.
saying it.
Sarah.
No, it was Sarah Logan. I was like,
Liv Morgan is my
She's like-
favorite. I love her.
Yeah,
She's real
mine
cute.
too, yeah.
The swag
But Sarah
queen.
Logan's a woman.
yeah, nah,
That's a woman.
it's her ring gear.
She looks like the older sister in an old school Disney movie. Like I don't
The older sister.
the older sister in like a Disney movie set on a farm sometime.
Oh
Like,
damn,
Wow.
like the one that's banned everywhere. Song in the South.
that's like oddly specific.
Yeah, I'm like, what were you watching?
I do get very specific.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
And then right after we got to see the lovely Riot Squad, because those are my babies, we had a bathroom break that I literally went to use the bathroom. So you guys can know that, your girl is happy and healthy. She's using the restroom because it made no sense to have Apollo Crews and Jinder Mahal in this ring together.
So the burial of Jinder Mahal continues.
Forever and ever.
Like, well, I still do think we should pay respects to the first ever Indian WWE champion.
Yeah, the Maharaja got fucking buried, dude. You
He's Alicia Fox's mixed match tag team partner. You don't get more buried than that.
not only
You
that,
cannot be there and get even buried and actually be on main event.
You can
Like
go
Zack
home.
Ryder, basically.
Stop. We don't talk about Zack Ryder here. 1, 2. You could be home resting instead of being on the mixed match challenge with frickin' Alicia Fox.
yo, they made him the only local competitor because it's only local competitors that they actually lift up and press slam like that, the way they did Apollo Crews did to Jinder Mahal.
Which Ginger's not small.
No, he's not a small
That's
dude.
one of his moves, though. That's
Yeah, but the
always
thing
been
is,
one
yeah,
of his
but
moves.
dude, it's one of his moves, but you kind of only do that on someone who's either smaller than you or a local competitor.
I disagree. That's a power move. Like, if he could do it to the Big Show, he would do it to the Big Show and then
Big
have
Show.
it be done.
I feel like if he was to try doing that to the Big Show, he'd get crushed underneath.
I mean,
and shit.
that's always possible. They once ex-Psycho said to do a big boot off the top rope.
Yeah, we know how that ended.
Talk about, I didn't know, like, it was capable of having your legs made out of wishbones.
Stop.
Shout out to Paul George for all the basketball.
And Boy George. We miss you, Teddy. Do your community service quick. Come back. I'm alone here.
I was like, I didn't even know what he did. I'm sorry. I'm sure he must have slapped somebody.
Well, when Allison and Sonny's mom and what we call it, Mama Sonny and Mama Sonny,
Mama Sofrito.
Mama Sofrito.
Yes.
That sounds
Ooh.
amazing.
Mama Sofrito.
You know she be cooking for the holidays.
Yeah.
When those two with their sexy little voices give you community service, you do it. You
Yeah.
make it happen.
Yeah, I'm still afraid of my mom.
As it should be, quite frankly.
Yeah. My mom beat me one time in the 5th grade. I remember she looked at the report card, looked at me. She just slapped me with her left hand, and then the paper didn't even fold or bend. And I remember crying, not because it hurt, just out of fear. She's like, "We're gonna continue this when we get home." And I was like,
Oh, man.
"Oh shit!"
That was the worst part, just
Yeah.
being suspended.
It's
chair
not
for like
over?
40 minutes.
Wait till we get home.
Sonny was like, Mom, I don't even need good grades. I'm going to be a promoter. Leave me alone.
Oh, man.
That what Apollo did to Jinder? Because I wasn't watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing.
Like, yeah, I was enjoying the vocal stylings of Freddie Mercury. So.
Oh, my God.
Mamma mia, mamma mia.
Mamma mia, let me go.
And,
Beelzebub has a time. Sorry.
We're about to do the whole song right
Yeah,
now.
Let's do it
That's
at
not
this
even-
point. Let's do
not
it.
even-
My bad. Go ahead, Sarah.
So then Seth Rollins comes out dripping with 3 freaking titles on him, looking like a lunatic. And then
Yeah.
Dean Ambrose came out in what could have been a really good jacket, but just kind of missed the mark because it looked a little girly, but we'll let it slide.
Dean
And
Ambrose.
then out of all the people in the world for Seth to face the AOP,
Yeah, but you know what? It was funny because
I thought Seth was going to win.
when you were talking about that jacket, I thought you were talking about Drake Maverick's jacket because that
Oh,
was
God.
because I don't know, that jacket looked like I've seen when I was shopping with Allison at one of her stores that she goes to.
Well, they
Express or
straight
something.
away-
I would not be shocked if he got it from that exact source.
He's tiny. He fits in the lady sizes. I don't
It's like,
believe
might as
it.
well save some money.
They strayed away from their Shield gear, which is cool.
It's like, yeah, that was just stupid.
It was like Shield plus size for men.
I was like, that's some classic WWE
They're like-
Vince shit.
Yeah, like okay, y'all gonna come out in riot gear now? Do it, book it, great.
No. Vince said, and I hate to do the impression because Roger does it a lot better than me, but he said, "So we're breaking up the Shield. So take all their Shield's gear and paint it green."
Well, they were wearing the black crap for a while, and that's when I said they look like bouncers from the Heights.
Yeah.
And
They look too much like Roman. Make it green. Make it green. Make it green, damn it.
That one's way better than my impression, man.
I mean, I just only grew up listening to this man speak.
and for a second there, I thought that Seth Rollins was gonna make it happen, and nope, AOP's the tag team champions.
Yeah.
Like, well, they need to get the belts off him some sort of way.
Let me tell you a little follow-up story.
Oh, here we go.
Please do.
I got a text all the way from freaking England.
I thought that was gonna be Saudi Arabia.
Oh, that cost you money then.
It didn't cost me money. I received it.
Oh, we got iMessage, Poppy. Sorry, I don't know about you and your Android, but iMessage is free. Thank
Exactly.
you.
Ew.
So I got a message with a picture saying, "Is this true? Is this true? Please tell me it's true."
And you said it's damn true.
No, I didn't say that. I just said I didn't say that. I
You
said
missed an opportunity.
no. I said I'll give you the answer after you complete your damn community service.
Wow, let me pour out some for. Hello? We have a caller?
New podcast. Who it is?
I gotta pour some out for Teddy. I'm just kidding. I would never waste liquor.
That's terrible.
Exactly. Liquor is not to be wasted.
At least 1/3 of us misses you, Teddy.
So, I mean, how do you feel about the T-Mobile guys working as the tag team champions? You go with that, Roger?
The T-Mobile guys.
Yeah, you know, they smoke hookah, they drink.
I was like, T-Mobile as a company is about to merge with Sprint, so I mean, I do feel good about them. I buy some stock. Hint, hint. But moving on, AOP, though, I actually do like them as a tag team. I think they're still quite a little bit unrefined.
Moving on to another ordeal that I actually enjoyed.
Ordeal, I heard it. I heard it. Another ordeal. Love you, Dolph.
I walk with Elias.
We know.
Yo, you gotta tell me that the babyface stuff he's doing right now isn't dope.
I know, but you know what? It makes me miss my brother because he looks so much like Ruby.
Yeah, he does.
I'm like, you see my brother? Have you seen my brother?
Yeah, wasn't he here for a taping or two?
I don't know.
The Puerto Rican takeover.
I drink a lot.
Yeah. Clearly.
He just looks so much like Elias to me that I'm just
he
like,
does.
you can't hate him. Like, and lately he's really good. The crowd was loving him.
Yeah.
Yeah? He's over.
He's over
But
where
the thing
Teddy's
is-
from.
Yeah, and you know what's so funny?
He didn't go.
Ain't that some funny shit?
Teddy didn't go.
He's out there. Meanwhile,
You slacked.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
slacker. I thought that's what he was going for. He's like, haha, look, I'm here. But, like, no.
no, yeah. Well, whatever.
Back to Elias and Dolph. My baby Dolph.
Dolph Ziggler got defeated by Elias. It's funny because, like, even when I say his name, I'm just like, I don't say Elias. I just say Elias.
Oh, my God.
It's like Elias Sampson. I think they should have kept his full name. Like, everyone's going to have one name like Madonna. I don't get it.
He sounds like that old man on the porch. You kids and your one names. I love it.
Like my one name, Sonny.
Your last name is out there. I'm not even worried. I'm pretty sure you have like 4 or 5 names on your birth certificate. So let's.
Puerto Rican. He doesn't know who his dad is. That's why.
It's for.
He got mad names on the birth certificate.
I was like, well,
could be this guy or this guy.
Well,
Could
I'm
be a
black.
Vega
Suck.
Martinez.
You suck. You know, I'm gonna tell my mother you said that shit.
No, stop. I'm not trying to do community service. My bad.
Yeah.
You know what? Give me community service around the holidays. Thanks.
Should
You know, I
clean
saw
the gutters.
You know what? I saw a really funny meme that said, "I'm gonna talk politics at Thanksgiving so I can save money on the holidays."
Yo, wear a MAGA hat. Like, I won't see y'all at Christmas. Bye.
Now that human being's a genius.
Oh, man.
The funny thing is, the meme was on a picture of a monkey smoking a cigarette, which I will start using as a regular meme for mad shit I'm gonna say. That is going to become my new hold my beer.
It's like always having to run from a cut down tree is always exhausting. You know what I mean? That's stressful.
By the way, speaking of politics, did you guys vote?
Yeah, of course.
Of course I voted.
All right.
I'm the maniac doesn't vote.
I mean, there was only one scanner in my area to vote, so the line was out the door, and I'm like, they did this on purpose. They didn't want us to vote.
Yeah, that's BS. I actually
They didn't want the hood to vote.
I have worked as a
course not.
poll worker in my local community, and they actually usually have about like 4 or 5 scanners. One of them wasn't working, but I just used the other one. My voting experience was fine.
Court ordered community service, or you really volunteered?
No. I want to hang on a second.
You
hang
do
on.
know that you get a check for working on
Exactly. I want to
politics.
clarify something.
I'll look into
I got
those things.
paid for that.
Oh, well, did you get paid, or did you get paid?
I was like, no, you got paid.
You get a check.
You get paid.
It's like $400 or $500.
It's funny.
Oh, that's not
My
bad.
grandmother used to do that shit. Like,
They was
routine.
mad old
That's like
ladies.
but you got to be there for a long time. You got to be there from 5 to like 10:30, or if
Yeah.
it's like a
5
real
what?
5 a.m.
Oh, hell no.
You know, you get like a break in the middle, but you
Yeah,
still
you have to chill for like an hour and a half or
Yeah,
so.
I mean, because
or even 2 breaks.
You're sitting around for a while. And, you know, you're just basically giving people papers to go do what they got to do.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's crazy.
My grandma used to do it they used to have the polling right in her building. So she would just basically take the elevator, go downstairs, and she was at work for like when she was doing that.
Oh, that's the greatest thing ever.
She didn't
I
have
could
to
take
travel.
a day off, deal with all the nasty people from my block, get paid for it, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yep. And she got paid. She got a check for that.
So that's not community service.
No.
So don't say you
No,
did
no.
your service to your community.
But I did service my community.
Oh,
No, you
God
served.
bless you. That's what Teddy does.
No, actually, you served your country.
No. I
You-
did not
yes,
serve
yes.
my
When
country.
When you
I served
service your community, that's called Newark.
Oh, that's real below the belt there.
I'll allow it.
We call those gelato shots.
Oh no!
I don't want to know what they're called, bro.
There's a name for it. Oh my God!
Well, I just made it up on the spot. But anyway, who's counting?
Right. That just seemed a little too natural, bro.
We should have told people to vote last week. We slack on this podcast, but we'll ask you if you voted now. Like, hey, did you vote, by the way? Should have probably done that, guys. It's too late now.
I think we need to start getting ahead of ourselves. So listen, make sure you spend some quality time for Thanksgiving with your family.
We didn't even say Happy Halloween last week.
Meanwhile, I did a Halloween flyer for the podcast.
Oh my
I
God!
was like, no, if your family's Trump supporters, just let them know that the Democrats have the House.
Amen.
Yeah. But we had Nia Jax confronting Ronda, and then she had a match with Ember. And after defeating Ember, Tamina came in.
What is going on here?
We are alluding to women's tag team championships. That's what they're setting up.
Oh, yeah.
They're setting up the tag teams.
To go back to the women's match earlier on, Natty's going to break apart from that and probably have a feud with Ruby. That's going to take them away. So then
I
you
have a feud with Ruby.
You have a feud with Ruby? So then, you know, you got 2 tag teams right there. You have Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan. You have Bayley and Sasha. And then now you're going to have, would it be the Wild Samoans 2.0?
I don't even know what you're going to call it because, like, Nia walked down the ramp smiling. I was like, you look scary, girl. What's going on?
They call you the irresistible force, right? So we barely see the force part of that. We just see the irresistible part of it. And I was like, well, I need to see that second half.
Yeah, because Tamina was the force when they were, like, beating on Ember.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Until Nia said, turn her around.
Turn her over. I was like, yeah, turn her over.
I was just like, no. Did we go into the attitude? Are we alluding to like prison rape stuff?
I'm with it.
Like,
Turn her over.
Turn her around.
What do you mean by turn her around?
I'm with it. With it.
I just wish they put that in just so we could understand consent, because a lot of guys watch wrestling and they can understand consent.
If Tamina would have stopped and said, Ember, I'm going to let you know that I'm taking you over. Yo, I would have been like, yo, you know what? This just got out the window.
That would be a huge step forward for sports entertainment.
Yeah, it's consent. Can I turn you around? Because we're going to fuck you up right now.
I'm just letting you know, you might as well just be with it because it's going to happen anyway.
We're going to damage your A1 vertebrae.
You will need a fusion in a couple of years.
She's so tiny to have these big, beautiful women.
These BBWs.
Yeah, these BBWs. Because you know me, I love to be like, these big bitches. Got these big bitches being on a little big bitch. Because Ember's a little, thickums, so she can handle it. But I was just like, okay, y'all really pushing these tag teams. And I'm like, but if you didn't debut it at Evolution, when the hell are you going to do it?
But what did happen was Bobby Lashley defeating Finn Balor. And it happened.
And then we ended the show with Drew McIntyre and Kurt Angle.
Which was a great match, though.
It was way better than I was expecting, which pissed me off because I wanted to hate it. Cause
I was like, nah, because Kurt Angle's probably been really hungry to wrestle somebody fresh that he hasn't wrestled. But I'm pretty sure he's been in TNA, though, right?
Break his
Drew
neck
McIntyre.
But the story they told in that ring, though, was dope, though. I mean, he made Drew McIntyre a much bigger deal than he was before.
Because that's what you're supposed to do when you're the superstar of that tenure of that. You're supposed to put people over.
I mean, he put
Rogers
Drew
in his
super
element.
over.
Go.
I really am. I love talking about wrestling.
I know.
I'm here.
and
That's
the
why.
next-
Oh, yeah.
And putting people over. Go ahead. Tell them
And-
this is what we're supposed. This is the equation that we're supposed to do that nobody else follows. They just bury all the new
I was
talent.
like, I mean, on the side note, like, have you like listened to like an old school like Ric Flair promo from like the '80s?
Yes.
That he puts over everybody. He puts over his competitor. He puts over the company. He puts over the belt. Ric Flair is like he's the standard professional. I think everybody should aspire to be, sort of like Ric Flair in that sense. Though everybody has to have their signature.
And what's your signature?
I was like, well, I'm essentially the name dropper. I mean, that was not like something I created. That was bestowed.
You know what name you
upon
haven't
me.
dropped?
What?
Michelle McCool.
Because I haven't and I don't need to. I have no desire to meet that woman.
But you
I
know
mean,
who she is, though.
I know who she is.
All right.
I'm aware of her presence and what she's done.
That's why we need to bring WWE New York back so we can meet people that nobody cares about, like Michelle McCool.
And I was like, yeah, we could share some wings with her and just talk about all four
I
Undertaker
miss
stories.
that place so much. I want to bring it up as much as I can until they bring it back. That's the hashtag we should start.
You know what's
Bring WWE New York back.
So
I'll be down.
I'd go.
You know what's funny is like I think about it, and you and I have very different experiences from WWE New York because I wasn't watching wrestling that much at the time, but I was throwing parties there at the WWE restaurant at night when it was called The World.
Yeah, the world. Yeah,
Yeah.
I still have my T-shirt that says the world. I
Yeah.
miss it so much. Stop! I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, I used to do, but it was like the freaking overhead for us to do the parties was just so rough.
Oh, it's
That
so
I never
good.
really made that much money. Like we made a lot of money, but we had to pay a lot of money. So it was just like, all right.
tweeting that.
Yeah.
I was like, so you made like a nice tiny profit.
Yeah, it was a very tiny profit. I made more money doing like little like niche spots.
I was like, you should have like one episode where you talk about your promoter adventures. I'd be interested to discuss that with you. I could be the Barbara Walters for this telecast.
That shit. There's stories.
I can imagine. I can
yeah.
imagine.
Yeah. Let's move on to SmackDown because there's not a whole lot for us to cover.
Stop! It was actually a really good episode of SmackDown.
It actually was a really good episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we started off with Paige, and you know me, I love some Paige.
Yeah. Paige look a little thick too, by the way.
Yeah, she
Paige,
wears
yeah.
the highest waist of pants ever. Like
Yeah.
she was like, she be having long ass days.
They're like mom
It's
jeans,
a long ass
Like,
day.
Paige been looking real good as of late, though.
but they're looking like mom
Black
jeans.
man
though.
love Paige. I heard that. Yeah, I saw it actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we all have.
Yeah. I saw that. And then Shane McMahon came out, and what did you were telling us what he did, Roger? What he did?
Oh, Shane McMahon?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, so he basically, going back to...
Best in the world.
Yeah, he basically is the quote-unquote best in the world,
Yeah.
but he went to great lengths to de-emphasize the fact that he's
Yeah,
actually
which
the
is
best in the
funny
world.
because I thought he was gonna play that shit up.
I thought that was going to be a genuine heel turn and that like we're going to have set up this whole thing of intrigue for Survivor Series, but of course not because that would make too much sense and be too interesting.
Yeah, but I did love the fact that you had Daniel Bryan come into the ring and be made the new captain, and then you had The Miz come out, and then they finally made him co-captains. But it wasn't until these backstage segment that made me say, ooh, when they both selected Shane as their first pick.
Throughout the
Something's
episode.
rumbling.
Something's rumbling. You see where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm calling it now. I'm looking forward to The Miz and Daniel Bryan being a tag team.
You know, unfortunately, when I'm like at home alone, sometimes I watch Total Divas. Don't judge me. And they get along really well on that show.
Oh, I'm not
So,
surprised.
like, the chemistry's there. And you
Yeah.
can see it there. Every time they kept saying, this is weird, I was like, yes, that's like when me and Sonny get
Yeah.
along. This is weird. This is weird.
So that's what. So it's like seeing that little bit. I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be good.
Yeah.
This is gonna be real good.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you guys are just so satisfied by mediocrity, but
Oh, wow. Okay.
The thoughts and opinions of Roger are his, and they do not represent.
Oh, you give me the discllur for that one though, huh?
Yeah, of course.
Like, no, because
you're being rude to us.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, well, it's like, I mean, I thought, I had a mind of my own. I have opinions of my own.
No,
I can
not
express
in
them.
here. No, never.
No, never.
Okay,
What?
never.
because, the
This
fact
is a
that you...
free country?
the-
What?
I mean,
Are you bugging?
What?
In any case, the fact that you guys were so easily satisfied by that, it's a little bit trash.
Wow.
Because I feel like they really had something there for that initial like contact at talking smack basically.
Oh, when Miz went in on
Like,
Daniel Bryan's life.
that was just like
Yeah.
that had
That was
everybody
Wrestling
intrigued.
fans have short-term memory, so everybody forgot
I
about
don't.
that already.
I
I
don't.
remembered it though because he went in on Daniel Bryan, and I was like, "Oh, the Miz is gonna lose his job."
Yeah.
It's like I think like Daniel Bryan even said that like he had to leave before he hit him.
It definitely hit a nerve.
It's like no, just like that raw emotion when the Miz was looking into the camera, like you could actually like see the tears in his eyes. It was
Yeah.
He
love
worked
that.
so damn hard. I can see it, and it's like the Miz was the one who told Daniel Bryan, "Hey, it's easy to get a pop when you have like a catchphrase that's just one word."
Yeah.
So
Really?
he's the one that told him like go for yes, because Miz had awesome, and like yes hits way better than awesome.
Oh yeah,
does.
without question.
Oh, 2 seconds you're gonna get a yes chant before you get awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not a thing. So I can see where he's a little salty. I get it.
Yeah.
But it was cute. You gave it a cute. Would it be cute for you? Is that cute?
Yeah, it's cute. It's
was
like
cute.
WWE cute.
Yes,
you know?
it was
Okay.
cute. It's Kmart cute. Shout out to John Cena.
All right. Well, damn. Moving on to another thing that was cute was the Usos defeating the New Day.
Yes,
And
they are. Whoo, child.
No, I was actually gonna say what was cute was them stop at the end of the match saying, "Please be our partners" or however.
Oh my god, it was
Yeah.
so good. Oh, I felt all the feels. Oh, child. Oh my god. There's something about Air Force Ones that do it for me. And this
You
whole
are from the Bronx.
Yeah.
The basicness.
I'll
of it,
be
I
Puerto
guess.
Rican. It's fine. And that has been the best rebranding because we really haven't had actual like real like guys who are kind of like normal guys, but then like have that little hood swing without them being like somebody like R-Truth and coming out and rapping.
Yeah.
Like it's not
What's up?
gimmicky. It's just this is like we
Real.
Yeah, I love it. I
An
love
extension
it.
of themselves.
Yeah, and then when they got a little soft, SAWFT.
Soft.
Oh, I miss it so much. And they actually, extended that olive branch. That was really cute too. Like, I'll give it to them because everybody likes pancakes.
I was like, I don't know. I'm kind of bored by sportsmanship in my wrestling.
Stop! I love it so much.
I think it should only be done sparingly.
Okay.
Because again, like this is wrestling. This is the idea that everyone's competing for something.
I feel like that's another way of like breaking the wall, where it's like, come here, let me hug you. Come here, like.
I think that's
fuck
done.
the fans.
That's done too much. Entirely too much. Between all the documentaries that's on the network, between like, hey, like 4 horsewomen, they all love each other.
Little kids don't see it though.
So I
Those
guess
kids
little
don't-
kids are not watching the documentaries and stuff.
No.
So stuff like that is like new to them, where they're like, oh. So now all these little kids who like wear unicorns, what are they called? Branches? I don't know. Unicorn
like,
horns.
really
Oh,
well.
duh.
We-
It's
we-
a freaking horn, Tara. Unicorn horns on their head for New Day. Now have this love and affection for the Usos, and they're looking at their mom like,
I
girl, you gotta get on the WWE shop.
I feel like their imagination can be expanded a little bit more.
So something that you might strike a better chord with you, Roger, is
Okay.
the following segment, which was Becky having harsh words for Ronda, and then that led into an
Becky
unexpected
Lynch.
challenger.
Yeah.
I was like, well, it's like I have been highly critical of Becky Lynch in the past. My main beef with Becky Lynch is always that she hasn't been interesting. Like she's like the pun queen, and like that's
I
supposed
love
to be.
puns.
Yeah, I mean,
I love puns.
everybody loves puns.
She's punny.
But I don't want that to be the main attribute to a wrestler because that doesn't entertain me. That doesn't
Well,
intrigue me.
she needed to find her niche, I feel like. And I feel like everybody that was a part of the 4 horsewomen, the other 3, always got crazy pushes.
I was like, well, matter of fact, going even back to that, like I feel like they called her up way too early because they felt the need to bring all of them up at
together,
once.
yeah.
She should have had like another 3 to 6 months.
She wasn't
in
ready
NXT,
yet. No.
honestly speaking. But like she's definitely like with this, I'm the man. Like she's feeling herself. You can feel that she's feeling herself.
And like, shout out to Beijing Benoit. He was saying it yesterday. You can see it in her eyes where it's like she's not thinking about her next move. She already knows her next 5 moves.
Exactly.
Like she's just gonna do it, and she's not like calculating things in her head before. Like I feel like when you're watching Bailey stops and you see her nodding her head because she's thinking about all her moves.
Yeah.
You see them like calculating, but with Becky, now she's just going. And I'm a sucker for a girl in jean shorts and fishnet stockings. Let
It's
me
like
tell
second
you.
nature for her.
Yeah, like she's just rocking with it, and things are happening to the point where you're like, damn, Becky, okay.
It's like, yeah, like Becky's like, you could feel the confidence exude from her. That's what I like.
Even with the promos.
It's like, yeah, it's like the Ronda Rousey promo on Raw was pretty good.
It was shocking because I want to hate Ronda so bad.
You want to hate
I wanna
Ronda,
hate
but
Ronda
you really don't.
She was if you throw a mic,
Baddest bitch on the planet.
boom. Oh God, I love it. Yo, if you throw a mic, I'm like, okay, girl.
I had to get up and walk for like 2 minutes because I felt an energy transfer.
That's what we call it, an energy.
And I felt the energy. I
We're
felt
calling
the
it an energy.
exude from her organs. Yeah,
From
but
her organs.
yes, from her organs. I felt it emanate.
And the fact that she's wearing a shirt that says "I'm the man," and I'm like, yo, she's calling out Seth Rollins. If we start having if we have intergender matches, I'm with it.
I'm
Put me
down.
on.
I'm down.
Nia
I'm
Jax could
down.
be flipping Rey Mysterio like a pizza pie.
Give everybody a little background on that whole thing, though.
There was Twitter beef. I
Twitter
love me
beef.
some tea. There was Twitter beef, and Becky was out here. She was talking smack to Seth, and she was like, "I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm the man." And you know, in our day and age where women are really becoming very progressive, we're a little cocky there. And I'm like, "Okay, girl, let's go." So fight soft then. I'll allow it. I'll let it happen. Like I'm not gonna fight it.
Actually, to piggyback on that a little bit.
Yeah.
I actually read the article today before I got here. Basically about a mother writing an article about her son. It's like normally she wouldn't let him watch like WWE because of course it's too violent. But you know, she actually started to see like the positive feminine role models that was always on TV, and the fact that he'd ask about Seth Rollins, but he'd also ask about Shasta Banks, like in equal terms. So
I would ask about her, too.
it's like
Stop
yeah,
it.
so like the mother really liked the idea that the women are on equal footing as the men, and she likes that idea
Well, that was
as an
never the
example
case
to her
before,
son.
That's amazing.
So yeah, I thought
That's
that was
actually
a
pretty
good
dope.
article.
Tell him to go wash some dishes too.
Oh, shit.
Equal roles. Let's go. I cook, you clean, I cook. We do it like that. It works.
So in other words, if his feet are small, it works perfectly because it's closer to the sink.
Oh. But then, because I'm not gonna keep going with Sonny, we're not gonna encourage that. We don't encourage this behavior. It's like children, you know. You let them watch wrestling, but you don't encourage their behavior.
We had
Becky called out. Becky called out somebody, and she was like, "Who wants to fight the man? Who wants to fight? I'm the baddest person on the planet."
Yep.
And I don't know why. I was watching SmackDown, and I said, "It's Nikki." Out of nowhere, it just came
Bella?
out. And that's what Baser
Bella?
Boss said. He was like, Nikki Bella? I was like, nah, that's Nikki Cross. He was like, get the hell out of here. And then you saw the sanity lights, and I was like, I was right. Like, I've just never felt so vindicated in my life to be right about someone getting called up. And I don't know why I thought she was getting called up. I'm like, but maybe that was the secret that she's been having on NXT. Like, Nikki has a secret. Nikki's going to be on the main show. Like, I don't know.
Well, for homies, the
Yeah.
whole team is back.
We're not going to see them wrestle, but they'll come out to support.
they'll be in the crowd like the dudes
Hey,
that were in the crowd at Evolution.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sanity scares the hell out of me. Like, the men in Sanity scare the living shit out of
Imagine
me.
if they're in the crowd, like
I'd cry. I'd cry because one, they're huge, and then they have these freaking bandanas on their faces. But like, Nikki was so good. She sold everything. She made everything happen. She took crazy bumps. Like, you never see the women really getting hit on the LED screen on the side of the ring.
Oh, yeah.
And then she like put Becky under the skirt and like was beating her
just
there.
wailed on her.
Yeah.
So something I just want to give mad props to is Becky, Charlotte, and to the rest of the women that have been bringing it on some like real. Yo, we're wrestlers, not just female superstars level, because they've been doing some shit that's making me go, yo, they're outperforming the men by a lot.
Matter of fact, I never really got a chance to comment on Evolution,
That's
but
right,
that match with Becky and Charlotte, like that's like top 5 match of the year in WWE.
Oh,
Yes,
without question.
yes,
Easy.
yes.
Easy.
I actually hold up top 5 because I will actually probably put it top 3.
Yeah, I think it's one of
Matter of
the best.
If
matches.
I mean,
It's not
I always like to
possibly
save
the best.
room for the rest of the year.
Yeah,
but
no,
like,
but that's what I'm saying. But there's not a lot of room left for the
I
rest of
mean,
the
what
year.
else do we
Yeah.
have? Like Survivor Series, that's gonna be kind of like. Meh.
Oh, by the way, real quick, while we're talking about Survivor Series, we will be at a brand new location. We're moving over to Jack Dempsey's, and we want you to join us. So for our NXT War Games viewing party, as well as our Survivor Series viewing party, we're going to be at Jack Dempsey's doing what we do best, doing our...
Get the chicken pot pie.
Yes, the chicken pot pies will be slamming. And we're going to be doing a lot of different stuff. We're going to be... You might even hear in the Glamazon on the mic. You might hear the general manager
I
on
did
the
not
mic.
agree to this. This is not on my unpaid contract. I would like. This is like I didn't get my the little blue working card. I didn't get that.
I pay you in food.
Oh my god!
All right, so
I mean, you do realize that the audio.
This feels like community service.
well,
the audio
you're servicing the wrestling community.
Oh god, that sounds hard. I know a couple of people who do that, but
Oh,
we won't
well,
get
listen,
into that.
Teddy's not
Oh,
here right
my.
now. So listen, and
Teddy.
it's also going to be the name dropper Roger Adams' birthday, so make sure you come through for that.
Buy him a drink.
And Roger will be on display doing his photography services as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll be doing one of my my other loves. You know, other than wrestling, I'll be enjoying that too, and I'll be taking pictures of everybody that'll be there. So
Exactly.
I
That
look forward
means
to
wash
that
your
greatly.
faces. Just
Exactly.
in case.
Yes.
Eat the wings, but clean your face afterwards because he's gonna be taking pictures.
So make sure you're ready for some great photos, and we're gonna be having a great time. So at Jack Dempsey's, down the block from where we used to be, 36 West 33rd Street in Manhattan. So
Look for Geraldine. She is a Spitfire, and she will tell you about yourself. And
Oh,
I love
shit,
her
yeah.
to death.
yeah. So Jack Dempsey's, that's what we're gonna be at from now on. Back to the action. Nikki Cross.
That's my baby.
Nikki Cross, man, like we need Nikki Cross in SmackDown right now. We really do.
That's what we need. We don't have anyone who's like an actual character.
Yeah.
Everybody's just like a person.
Well, her and Becky so far.
But Becky's like, this like, she's an angry redhead, which is like, okay, cool. Redheads are fiery. We get it.
And have no souls.
But yeah, but like Nikki's there like crazy, and it's like that's an actual character, Like that's somebody who you're like, I'm
I-
invested in you and your bell bottoms.
I just hope the stuff that she did on NXT will translate into the main roster.
But my thing is, are they gonna keep her there, or are they gonna send her back?
Oh yeah, I didn't know. I didn't even think about
It's like
that.
I don't think they'd pull that trigger unless like they definitely knew they were going to be using her on SmackDown from now on.
It's about time. Like her bros are there. Like,
It was
It
a
w- it
perfect
doesn't make sense
opportunity.
to sit
There
in
was
the
a
back,
man.
yeah.
There was in England. So it was like might as well make the crowd pop a little bit.
yeah, and I feel like that's the best. Don't get me started, because I just thought of something. I'm like, that's who Sister Abigail should have been. But
Man, I could have booked that whole thing from scratch and rehabilitated Bray Wyatt, but that's all gone now. So
yeah.
Bray, who?
exactly.
I ain't seen him in a while.
Him or his white pants. Meanwhile, JoJo's like, I see him. We good.
Well, speaking of white pants, let's talk about the next match. We had Andrade Cien Almas
Oh my god.
versus Rey Mysterio. And yo, did you see the freaking backhanded elbow after the kick?
No, I saw that. I was like, you heard that smack?
Oh my
like,
god, that shit
I
looks
s-
so fucking crazy.
I swear to God, my speakers are so good. I heard Rey Mysterio's brain rattle inside his skull. Like, oh my god.
You heard?
Wow, because he's Mexican, he got a little brain and it rattles. Wow.
I was like,
fucking
well, no,
racist.
that's you just expanded upon that to include Mexicans, and I
That's
do
just
not
wrong.
support that.
No, I really enjoy Cien Almas as a wrestler. Where the hell was Zelina, though?
Where was she?
I have no idea.
How you gonna come out without your valet from Queens, bro?
Maybe they're spinning her off.
I don't know if she has a passport. That's what I was thinking.
Ooh.
Because people from Queens, I wouldn't let them over there either. Like, girl, you from Queens, stay home.
no,
Play.
Those are the thoughts and opinions
She
of
Puerto Rican, I
Tyra.
love her. Leave me alone.
I know, but I'm. You know what? Just to make sure I cover Yep, I Like Wrestling. Those are the thoughts and opinions of Tyra, and they do not represent the thoughts or opinions of Yep, I Like Wrestling.
If you're from Queens and you got a passport, let us know.
She got an NYC card.
Yeah, exactly. They got the ID that's just like a little bit better than a regular ID that they can get into Canada. But that's about. But we won't take away from the wrestling because that was an amazing match.
That was
And
excellent. That was amazing.
Yeah, that
they
match
worked
was
very
great.
well together.
You know what's funny is that whenever you see a match where it seems really fucking brutal, it's usually with people that know each other really well. But I didn't know that their time and places. I just didn't know if their paths have crossed like that for them to know each other that well, or it's just because they've kind of been around the same type of wrestlers. That's how they were that familiar in the ring.
Well, they're familiar with the style. I mean, lucha style. I mean, of course.
Yeah, but some of those spots was like really.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean,
Stiff.
I'm almost sure that they probably would have crossed paths at some point, at least in Mexico.
Yeah, because he used to, Sieng, according to my sources, used to like wear a whole mask and everything, and he
Yeah.
was like down with it all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Triple
just-
H was
I
just
mean-
like, take off that mask and show that beautiful face.
Look at that face of yours.
Yeah, but for
He
the
was like, "You
last,
a boppy? Let's go."
but for the last time that they
Ray,
probably
you keep it
crossed
on.
paths.
You keep it on, Ray.
Oh, shit. You know what's funny? I actually saw this dude that I know that always meets up with wrestlers when they're by their hotels, and
That's not okay.
Yeah, I know it's not, but he always does it. But I saw a picture that he did that he took. I saw a picture that he took with Rey Mysterio without his mask.
Yeah.
But it was so funny. It was like you could tell that Rey Mysterio had his coffee and was just like, "All right, I'll stop for a second."
It's like, this is why I wear a mask.
I should have never unmasked ever.
I
Never.
fucked it up in WCW. I should never take that
Yeah,
shit
you
off.
should have never taken it off.
He looked like a small 12-year-old boy. It looked like they were violating labor laws.
Now he still looks like a 12-year-old boy with just wrinkles.
Yeah. It's, I don't know, you know.
I was like, matter of fact, no, that picture of Shane with him, like, with the best in the world trophy, it looks like someone had, like, put, like, a Photoshop, like, a 4-year-old's face on a grown man's body. It looks so weirdly cherubic. Like, it just cracks me up every time I see it.
But if you have not seen SmackDown, go back and watch that particular match. That match was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's like,
Then we had a brawl breaking out with the women's for
With the women's.
with
All the women's was fighting.
All the women's was fighting.
the females was fighting.
All the women's was fighting. The Survivor Series women's.
Yeah, I mean, Charlotte provoked it by just coming out. Oh, no, it was Mandy. They, like, played
Mandy was
Charlotte.
popping mad shit.
Yo.
Mad shit.
But I would like to say that on what episode was it? I don't know. We were in Parts Unknown in the coffee version, and
the coffee
and I
version.
had said that like Mandy Rose was gonna be somebody to watch. I had said
Yeah.
it, and I said she was gonna be not exactly Trish Stratus, but comparable to
was like,
Trish
no,
Stratus, where
yeah.
she's this gorgeous blonde who could work on her, you know, in ring style. But she's really good on the mic.
like,
yeah.
She has the look. It could be a thing.
It's really, really obvious that they like her, but they're holding back. Like, I don't think that
She's not
they
there yet.
feel like 100% like in the ring or on the mic yet, but like they're definitely protecting the shit out of her.
And let's be
without
honest,
question.
Sonya Deville should have slapped the hell out of her. She loves her so much, she couldn't.
I laugh how you said that.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Now, Sonya, the fake MMA chick, we have two real ones in the company now.
We have three.
No.
We have four.
Four.
We have four.
Four. The two
Who-
blondes.
It's Rhonda, Shayna,
Yeah.
and the two chicks that were
Come with them, the four
that
horsemen.
Well, yeah, but I don't think they're in the like they're signed.
Oh,
They're
well,
signed. They're
I'm-
signed. They
Yeah,
got involved. They
they're
got
the
involved.
performance center.
Yeah, they got involved in Evolution. They're signed.
You didn't
Oh,
see them
okay.
come up over the...
Well, that's news to me. I didn't know they were like legitimately.
Yeah,
signed,
they're
not
at the
other two.
performance center.
I mean, they're not gonna get. They can't get involved unless they're signed.
Okay.
Yeah,
unless you're Gronk.
You
That's
see,
the only person.
you find out you
Oh, it's a
sold your
soccer place,
you
okay.
sold your stocks, so you figure out how the inner workings go.
Wow, yeah, that's crazy.
Oh no. Let's.
Yeah, we had
Don't you dare start putting that card on me.
Oh my god, I feel so bad that I don't
It's
know
like
their
my,
names.
my ear is always to the wrestling mat.
They're the I would say the Ole Anderson and Tully Blanchard of the crew. Or actually I hate to because I don't want to put Arn Anderson in that because I always know who Arn Anderson, but you know it's usually Rick, the secondary star, and then Arn and Tully. But you know they're Arn and Tully basically. You know.
So Ronda Rousey's stablemates, Jessamine Duke and Marina Schaefer.
Yeah, I'll never remember that shit ever.
I was like, I'll never remember those names.
Yeah, so those are
Hopefully
the
they'll
two.
repackage those names as something I can easily remember.
Yeah, those names are long, but yeah, those are the all 4 horsewomen. Then they were at WWE Evolution, which was an amazing pay-per-view. If you didn't watch it,
It was.
Yeah, that shit was awesome.
Like, I had no reason to expect it was going to be that good.
those 2 scary girls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They look real thin and wiry. Like, they haven't been fed in like 3 days.
They look thin and wiry.
They're just muscle at this point. And they're out here, and these things are gonna happen. So we need to push Mandy before the scary ladies come.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
There'll be room for nobody after that.
Yeah.
I mean, she came for Naomi. Like, you can't. She looked at Naomi and said something about her husband, and I'm like, you can't talk about somebody's husband, girl.
It's always white women that want to do some crazy disrespectful shit to black women, and then they get smacked.
Yo, Naomi wasn't here first. She was like, oh, word? Hold on, I got something for you. Feel the glow.
It's like, you're gonna be feeling that glow across the face.
Don't you be talking about my husband's glow stick.
She said, hold my beer. All right, somebody else had probably said, hold my beer with Samoa Joe.
I thought The Miz was going to pick Randy. So I was not expecting it to be Samoa Joe.
I was like, no. It's like, matter of fact, they actually, like, they have a conversation about that. It's just like, why would I talk to Randy? And so it's like, after he's RKOing everybody. It's like, no, they had a conversation about that.
Yeah, so, like, wait, who did you guys think The Miz was going to pick?
It kind of makes sense to pick Samoa Joe.
No, but before it was Samoa Joe.
Oh, I mean, before it was Samoa Joe?
Did you, like, you
I
were like,
mean,
Daniel Bryan's going to pick this guy, and then
I mean, it makes sense to pick Randy. I don't know why.
I just let the story just talk.
See, no. I like to guess because I love being right and vindicated. So I knew Daniel Bryan was going to go Jeff Hardy.
I was like, I know the booking too well to even do all that shit, so that's not even entertaining
I
me
didn't
anymore.
even guess Samoa Joe. Didn't even guess. See, I don't like to read the spoilers and things like that.
I read the spoilers for Raw, and that's
well, you know what? For me, it's not so much a spoiler as much as it is
a prediction.
who you have to. I mean, who needs a spot, and that's why I would have added Samoa Joe, and
he won.
Yeah, Samoa Joe is going to be on the team for SmackDown, holding us down.
I don't know. It was so funny because he was like choking out Jeff, and Jeff's eyes were closed, but then they're open. So you're like,
it's like, is he really choked out? Is he bullshitting?
I was like, oh, this face paint is weird. Wait, I have mixed emotions right now. It's like, is he dying? Oh no, he's alive. No, that's not his real eyeball. I don't know what's happening.
Man, if all those drugs couldn't kill him, I don't think Samoa Joe headlock could do it. I really don't.
Touché.
Those are the thoughts and opinions
Wow,
of Roger.
you got a disclaimer. It's lit.
And
You
do
wanted
not
one earlier, but
represent
you
the
needed
thoughts-
this.
They don't deserve. They don't represent the thoughts and opinions.
He doesn't deserve it. You heard that, right? Because he agrees with the Jeff Hardy drugs.
You can ask Sting about that and see what he says. All right.
Stop. That documentary was sad. I felt really bad for Jeff. He was going through a lot. Now he's a cool
I
dad.
mean, well, it happened. He's over it, and now he's better for it. So
Yeah, sure. I'll say it, but he still lost to Samoa Joe.
For now.
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's the thing that happened.
He you know what? He was gone for a couple of episodes, and he's back in the rhythm.
And I feel
That's
like
the thing that happened.
I feel like Adam. That's Roger. It's literally Roger.
Yeah, like, that's the thing that happened.
Yeah. I feel like at WrestleMania we'll definitely see Samoa Joe naked freezing in New Jersey because they keep saying New York.
Naked freezing.
I was like,
Yeah, because he's always in panties.
Oh, no.
He's in his little...
Oh no! Let it be known, the wrestlers are not going to be cold at all. We'll be cold, but they won't be
We're
cold.
gonna be cold from just standing there. I'm gonna be drinking.
I was like, yeah. Matter of fact,
I'm not gonna be cold.
like WrestleMania 29, they invented this weird heating system that like makes like the ring, like everything around the ring, at like 62 degrees.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow. Did you hear that they're making like the travel packages happen?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
did.
know what?
I
so,
did.
So here's the thing: the travel packages, like if you live in New York, do you get like a Metro card?
Yeah, you get a,
They teach
you
you
get
how
a
to hop the
weekly Metro
train.
card.
They're like, so when you live in New York, this is how you're gonna hop the train. You're just
I
gonna
was
jump
like,
over.
you want to go to
All right,
these stops?
so which
You
wrestler are you gonna put to hop the train in that video?
Exactly. Hopping the train. I would love to see the Undertaker try to hop the train, roll his eyeballs back, and then try to jump and be like, "Oh god."
Him and those 52-year-old knees.
Yes.
Come on, you're cruel.
No, he has to go under. He has to go under like to the moms. You tell the little kids, go under, go
You're
under.
gonna have him walking like Hulk Hogan after that.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Yo, you know what would be great though?
What?
WWE branded Metro cards.
Yeah.
Like how Supreme did it, where they dropped all the wrestlers.
Yeah.
Like people would be lined up at
I was
those
like,
Metro cards.
So
hell yeah.
Triple H, I know you're recovering at. You probably need some listening material to see, what's going on in the wrestling world. I would tell you, it would be a great idea to have a WWE branded Metro card.
Hell yeah, let's tweet
for
him.
Mania.
I'm gonna tweet him. He listens to me. I'm gonna say that because we need that.
I tweet him random ideas here and there. I don't know if he listens to me, but
I just feel
He has
like
you on block.
it's not really New York. It's New Jersey.
But it's mostly
Yeah,
New
but you
York.
know what? You could take a PAF train, and you know what?
A PAF with a PAF?
PATF.
Like a path.
PATF.
How about with a FU? How's that?
All right, John Cena, take it easy.
All right, but a PAF train does take a Metro card.
It does. It
It
does.
does.
And it can be
It does.
branded. We can
Fun
make
fact.
this happen.
Yeah.
You could take it at the World Trade Center, and you go and you get on the path. I did it to go to Newark when Teddy was trying to kill me.
Yeah. Where I dodged like 5 crackheads.
Yeah, I know, but then I went to the Bronx and did the same thing, so it's not that bad. I'm used to it already.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant 4. I forgot. You were actually walking with me.
Listen, you.
I was like, Newark is like the set of Thriller.
Yes, it really is.
Yo! Oh my God! Yo! That shit is classic. Newark is the set of Thriller.
I've never wanted to leave somewhere so fast. I was like, y'all got a Whole Foods for
I
what?
was like, dude, so just said like, you know, he just like dancing, and that's like, oh shit, let me get the fuck out.
It's come tonight.
Oh my God. But even when WrestleMania does come around, all you need is your regular Metro card, because I'm sure we'll be having a listening party here with Sonny hosting.
We're doing a listening party? I think we're doing a viewing party. I don't know about listening party.
He was singing. I was going karaoke.
We're not going to be here just listening to fucking WrestleMania.
Can we have WWE themed karaoke? Like everybody just singing their favorite themes.
You know what?
Ooh, that's actually not a bad idea.
It's a possibility.
I'm just saying.
We
Jack Dempsey's has a mic. They have a speaker. Like we can do it.
We are planning some new stuff that we're going to be doing. So yeah,
Book it.
I'll definitely sing.
Book it, Roger.
I'll sing the Broods theme.
How would that go?
Yeah.
I was like, it would just
How
be
would you
me.
do the heartbeat?
It would just be me in like a
spitting up
wig,
ketchup and
like
shit?
a long like wig, and I'll just be headbanging.
I feel it's going to be you just spitting up ketchup at everybody in front of you.
Y'all think that I'm
Ketchup.
gonna I'll ketchup? I'm gonna grab the mic. They're like, oh, she's gonna do Carmella's theme, and I'm just gonna be like, your voices.
And then we're just going to call the paramedics to take you to
So at the
I
Survivor
knew she heard voices.
at the Survivor Series viewing party, please expect to be doused with a mysterious red liquid.
known as Heinz Ketchup 57.
It goes great with the French fries that they make here. I'm just saying. I mean, not here in Parts Unknown and Jack Dempsey's soon.
Yeah.
But it's a thing. It's
which
fine.
is well, also where they have the best Popeyes ever.
I was like, I hear they make the sauces of hickory here, so you can get that nice fine smoked flavor.
I heard there's a shepherd's pie too.
I heard about that shepherd's
Yeah,
pie. I do
yeah.
love shepherd's pie.
A sunny shepherd's pie.
Oh.
What?
Sunny-
With an
sun-
egg on top?
A sunny side up shepherd's pie.
What?
Wow.
Ooh, sofrito on the side? What?
Yeah, we're gonna have a fun time here. So yeah, that's the end of SmackDown. But real quick, we just want to give a quick shout out to our friends over at BCW Wrestling, Anthony Cole and the rest of the crew up there. We love you guys. Have a great show. Their show is A Cold Day in Hell, and it's gonna be at the St. Helena Church at 2050 Benedict Avenue in the Bronx. And
Bronx.
the Bronx, son.
BX all day.
The wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Wow.
I'll allow it.
Okay, guys, wrap it up. I'm over it already. Let's go home.
He knows. He knows.
I'm a Harlem kid. I can't help it. So, and also quick shout out to Outlaw Pro Wrestling that's based out of Brooklyn. They're going to be featured on WPIX 11 on Wednesday, which is tonight when we're recording. But, you know, you could probably go back and find it on Channel 11's website or something like that. It's actually something
Do
I'm
you
looking
know how to
forward
work the internet, Sonny?
I know how to work the internet. I know how to work many things.
No, he probably sells a web TV at home.
He uses a crank. He's like, I gotta crank it up so I can get
like,
some juice.
Now we have 30 minutes of internet.
Fucking asshole.
Just Roger, I'm ready to go home. Can you just do the thing that makes Sonny end it? Like, what is it? Teddy says it. I don't know.
Oh, I even know what that thing is.
I'm sure you
I haven't
know.
been here in a couple weeks. All right.
Put us on the train, Sonny. Is that what it? No. No, take us home, please, Sonny. Take us home, Sonny.
Oh.
Take us home, Sonny.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's what it is. It has to be in that accent, or if not, it doesn't work.
It's like, take us home, Sonny.
And that's a wrap of episode 52 of the Yep, I Like Wrestling podcast. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching if you're watching on our YouTube channel. Please follow us on all social media at YEPILW and subscribe to us on all podcast platforms by searching Yep, I Like Wrestling. That is YEP for Yep. As well as check us out on YouTube, which is youtube.com/YEPILW. And on behalf of today's episode, my name is Sonny Sofrito, and today I was joined by...
The name dropper, Roger Adams.
And I was also joined today by...
Your friendly neighborhood glamazon. Look for me in the Bronx. Sometimes I'm in Manhattan. Say hi. Don't say hi. I really don't care at this point. I want to go home.
And that's it. Have a good day. Thanks for joining us. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Suck on that, Sarah.
Stop.
How many
Liquor,
more?
I don't even know her.
I was like, we just have a vape machine on the right. And
I said liquor, I don't even know her, and he lost his shit.
And a cackling demon on the left.
He's so stupid. Where
Shout out to Loot Crate because they sent me a. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. It is a baby blue T-shirt that says "Woo," right? With it doesn't say WWF, but it's the old logo.
okay.
It's like a child version of the WWF logo.
Oh yeah, matter of fact.
And it's like fake signed by him.
Oh damn, that's dope.
That shirt
that's
is
cool.
Loot Crate came to play.
Yeah.
And then a little Ultimate Warrior.
Oh wow.
We need to do like a segment where I review my Loot Crates. They gave me a toothpick holder for Razor Ramon.
Oh, that's dope.
Yes.
That's dope.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting one of those too.
I love it.
I have a
good.
regular
All that's
Loot
good.
Crate. And like I got the shirt that I have on right now. I got this. And don't tell me where it's from because I just got it and I didn't really look it up, so I just threw it on.
But I feel like sometimes you're like, you forget that you have these Loot Crates or Slam Crates or whatever, and then you get at your doorstep and you're like, oh my gosh, Christmas! Like,
I was like,
free
oh, yeah.
stuff. It's not free.
It's a little gift every month to yourself.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, the thing that I'm paying monthly for has arrived for
The
me yet again.
the DX side plates, but they're pins.
Ooh.
Right? I know. And then a Jake the Snake bag. That was weird. But other than that,
if you don't want that Jake the Snake back, I'll take that.
it's
Jake
a
the Snake
drawstring bag.
I'll take it off of your hands.
I'll give it to you. You can
Awesome,
have it.
thank you.
Yeah. It was,
Your birthday came early this year.
yeah. It's your birthday's coming up. You can have it. I was looking at it like, I'm gonna do it. It's great. It's my favorite color, green. But like, I don't know.
I mean, if you're on the fence about it, again,
Yeah.
I will definitely take it off.